in chocho kroya and 3 teacher unions of 4 and ebo abine training say we be okotonima abuswini de to so dumi ensa ne wamu we bi abine anya ma won mo de a ene de besi UCC wose won mbekọ so agina wo mu die mu se wo ba bibre mu atoye ha won su apon a wo mu di mu pa ebi ka ho anopai me kwa no konton kro solo akenkan so ede amamon wo hini ni amakrancha does of mami premier ni yenye brena fei kase boni mu ama ne no ankasa memfa emamon Alright, Jane, aduko emensa wono ne sempremo ya abato atena ye wote akonya kase so na nu asem nie wosi di ntwotwora ye beko so na mfa ho si edum kane ana afa ya so wono ma office ahodo wo mensi ahodo ni nyina waye wo mtotoye ene wo bibia nso awia bibiboni bia nso entimi ensie wo mudwumadi a wato ne din se let the citizens know eno ne ko so nkrepompori man temu awura yire ede asem itu mu wosi wo free di ntwotworo no ase okotoni ma abusumi ni de to so akopem na duo no so enso na tumi aboa ama won ma yentwiro yedin atumi atwiro yedin na fia bato kese a ye be koso no so wo mo so atumi akotobi.
We have to date held a trying hard to we made arrangements to ensure that we don't have challenges because of doom. So what we've done is to have all our district officers rent generators, so that in the event where there's doom, so that can kick in. However, should doom shot, should there be the unexpected, we would switch on to the offline, and by offline it means that the voters will be registered and their details will be put on a pen drive, and then that will be copied, at our offices when the lights return. So the registration will not be disrupted. Of course, we have mobile teams going around, and should they encounter doom so, and should they not have a generator readily available, they should be able to register people offline, which means that they register them and upload their information onto a pen drive.
Ya mami aduko mensa na kasa no ba Yesu na anso hwada wokoso ada se babambo nsem so de a woni o my process suma adwumaku a yewura san John akufo dampare de animu wo ma hia didi nkomo arekwampa o mbefa so abasabasa e bia dama wonu ma etwe a wo de betwiro din ne sankoda e de betwiro din ni nyina se wo mo ntwe ho emfiri se su ni bambone no.
Discussions with the National Election Security Task Force under the leadership of the Inspector General of Police. We have provided them with the locations of the registration centers and the movement plans of our mobile teams. We have also informed them about our concerns, particularly relating to minors, that is underage voters, attempting to access our voters register. We are confident that our law enforcement officers will assist us by preventing minors and foreigners from accessing the register.
About wedding church on wasem ya na wakoso akasa se about wo komisa no bekoso ada gina ni mu die mu ya efi ni dem die bia danso eni wo ho na wakoso ada ya adwuma press conference no ase ensam ati se nyina bi ba ho wo sinka ho ka no eni America dodas ni dumi ensa so atumi adwedwe ne ma ho na ba be gina se America dodas no enso eni wo de bo ba akofo ho ka ni nyina eye dwumadi a ye bekoso akade ne ne ma se ye de eye dwumadi ni nyina da mansi ni amantam ni abato mpeso awodo so ni nyina ya ma mi se wonum edeko.
Therefore, I'd like to mention that there is no truth in the allegation that the Commission received the names of returning officers from district chief executives, etc. In any case, the Commission will make and has always made available the names and photographs of its returning officers and deputy returning officers to the political parties. And any party can object to the name of a selected returning officer or deputy returning officer. The Commission, on receiving the objections, may institute investigations, and if the allegations are found to be true, that candidate will be disengaged. We have effectively distributed all our materials to the regions and districts, and we are confident that there will be no short supply.
Ora region adukwe mensa ena ekasa ye na odi ewie no wokyerem se ekwan ya befa so ebetwiro din ne de wo Ghana card anase woni bi nsu na nipa mienu a ne abedi waginamu se wa baba we ana brantie mini no
CI 91 as amended by CI 126 will be used for the voters registration exercise. Only Ghanaians 18 years and above who are of sound mind and who have not previously registered can register to vote. Eligible voters must be resident or ordinarily resident in the district where they intend to vote. The documents required for registration are either the Ghana passport or the Ghana card, that is the national identification card issued by the National Identification Authority. Voters, eligible voters who do not possess any of the above documents are required by law to visit the district officers in the district where they reside with 2 guarantors.
Na ye free one no na ye kwa my process adwumakuo num womne abedwako a womne tu aban ne for Council of State in Penifo ehia nso edi nkomode afa fiabato no ho ewo Enkra International Conference Center na ye said ye wodi nkomo no nyina afa ye bambo sem ho Chief Superintendent Grace Ansa Krofi wo wura yere ye o Director of Police Public Affairs yama mi na ekasai se fa akade a wode ba be adwuma pa se afiaba to mu dia wo mu woni nyina na process adwuma ko ni bambo ku a wodi animu no wo mu nuanu nyina da nso akabo mu na dwumade no ai say totin o se 2024 abato aye ba betuoi eye aba ebe ya sumudwe nko a ya basabasa ye biada emma sanse hwetwemu abato awodo akoto e ba elections no a nyema nyina di adanse pefe sa process for no born again bia be da na kwem abasabasa ye biada nso emma.
As you are aware, we have the general election ahead of us, and as the lead agency in charge of this election, the Ghana Police Service has been engaging in a number of stakeholder meetings to share with everyone our preparations ahead of the general elections. Not too long ago, we met with the Electoral Commission, and today we have the privilege of meeting the chairman and the honorable members of the Council of State. So the Inspector General of Police led members of the Police Management Board to brief council members on the preparations we've made for the pre-election, the electioneering itself, and the post-election security arrangements. And as some of us may be aware, when there are general elections, the police works with all other sister security agencies under the National Election Security Task Force. So for our pre-preparations, we assured members that the Ghana Police Service is ready to deliver the general election in a safe, secure environment where there is peace, security, law and order. And our aim is to ensure that this election becomes one of the most peaceful ever.
We Chief Superintendent Grace Ansa Akrofi Mrs. Wono and Director Public Affairs. My procedure you come let's buy wakoda ya unyami eshira no awode ne kono anim saa no. Na yebo wurem wa hafonso a wo so afa afomanta no da no no raya ya George Yaboache ono so se ne waboaboa no pa di ntwotwora ebe koso ani bambofo ahia maniema nyina da na kwa mokotoni ma aboso de tosonson ekopem na duo no sonso awode ba be ye adwuma no. Oni sentrefo ene twetwe nkomo freni nuan mamanyofo ene timamufo ne won meka bi o mu nyina so mo nka mom na dwumadie yi enya somdwe. Alboache Yera Alboache ene ena ye kokotie ye no na ye toaso edea ye body remu a three pre-teacher tertiary teacher union so bon trene se wo mo niam bi ehia saban ye ma wonum wanya ma wonum de a wo mo ama no bosumi e wo mi ne de to so du miensa wo wi obesi ama wansansi ne ahudo wi abere wankuruma Ghana National Association of Teachers enate enafe National Association of Graduate Teachers na gratini TCT fo nyina da no makabo mu a wo mo ekasai se wo mu nyanam ne ntenka mu bi shimu a ese saban no de ma wonum central fo dwumade no ase pitabo aten regional secretary Santema Nati, and a walker sa wochiri muse. Ebra mefo kakraba ye na ja omo so ani teteho. Sanke du omo de ebema wo mu na nso akwakotia kokamu a enya de ayede ma wo. Na wokọ wo no maso ya said omo memesi no agiga ya ebinum afabo ne agahu ne ade ayede ba no. Saban ne trans ye hwe ha enye papa sanse said aban no e wo ne dwumadi ehia no saa no wo so wo de ehia wo. Wo se bosumi besu ikọhwe ene eti ayete wo mo no ya no sika no akoka ketua bi to wo sere aban ne keka ka no e wo mo ha no
and then go the next day because we were given 2nd of May. Today is not 2nd. That means we've gone beyond 2nd. The next time has been given somewhere June. So if we look at what is happening, then it's going to be the usual mantra that we are in engagement, and I think this is the time. We cannot continue to be having it changed from, none of them has been given any positive attention. And that is why we are doing this in support of what national leadership is doing, so that when it gets there, we will all go and then support them for us to tell government what we really want to tell them. In fact, it would be unfair to say that the negotiation is not happening. No, that would be bad faith. It is happening, but the pace at which it is happening, it takes some sort of diligence to be able to detect that it's a deliberate ploy to delay the process. Because if you go and then we have to reschedule it on a flimsy excuse that we have this, we don't have that. We have detected all those things. We are not new in the system. And so we see it as a deliberate attempt to delay the process.
Peter Boatin we ye pena sentiment mu church for than ye kwakwata kra ono so de kakra kan.
We wish to emphasize that the last 24 months have been the most tortuous for the Ghanaian teacher, with no ray of hope of relief initiated by the employer. We call on the employer once again to honor its promises and commitment to our teachers by addressing our concerns over the allowances enumerated above. Call to action. We wish to stress that we have had enough of the nonchalance, complacency, and aloofness of the employer.
Opim so ne say to ababi o tumfo nyame kese enra na onyankropon ehira no monye mfinhia no aduoso enan enam so manie wo de aseda piesie pa na de ma tumfo onyankropon ne asase ya mponyina mo ane nananom a wo matumi so agina na chini sikadwa na enya asem keto akra na we no akoya ni kasem sanse ne the silver jubilee no so eba be hia enra wo de na asesom ko hye so St. Cyprian Anglican Cathedral ya eno so Fanti New Town na oda urade asiwie na nwumire no na chese wodo didie bekoso e wo menhia no de ya ma akrata untumi nkote ho sa wo so wo kobie eburu anum ne ani ntin wo me kebie wo mu atwotwo wuro ene kobie etisa ka ne mampani George Kumkufo bo sompra wuro ala kodwo kire matenom na nanom ahemafo enso ekobo wo mu tenkum ede wo mani monyam ekopie mu na bere kwam redu ekotie beka ni ekoduru wo na chese teacher safo kantanka e baba kwasem kire mu a wo menhia no obo ho nkomo kire no
Oni piano by Santiman ene Ghana mine ayina ehu se Gawanje onwa omo Africa ho omo asebe omo fie kwa ni mu kwa program na ba edinachi do boni chidom ama obeyi nyanko amedie de womu a ehia kese pa ene se ono angasa se obeyi nyanko pa na yanko pa yo no de oyi ne da oyi no ni fie wo amane ne amamre kwa na we die se de kenyina ye nim na nsore na agi nkini ewo Ghana mem
teacher Safo Kantanka enonom na University of Cape Coast for eka say so obekoso adaginam se bibremu atoye asuapon a wonom na adi ate homamu ayedi first ye ni nyina ne ma papa wotumi ahyehe ewo sukuu no mu wo se ebase yensiesie sukuu mu fa ne ma yedi hyemu aboama osuani ho adwono de a wo mo di first kura guest house so ebi ewo ho sadan wasi adampon e friend se multi purpose complex I know your College of Health and Allied Science sciences for and usual ninada ebin so ho wasense adampon anu so wom numu a achechere for enso wom or College of Legal and Humanity Studies for enso edia wo ho ene eniama de ene won bobo odin bebre Professor Johnson Yakobo Ampon your vice chancellor ene de asemi tu dwa wo bra 11 session 56 congregation na wodi wonduma so ene wo cheche musa said de wo ye nyina ne se wo a wo beba so osuani no wo ho ba dwowo na setenanum so be ye kama ede ama wo.
The university management under my leadership is constructing the first phase of the multi-purpose College of Health and Allied Sciences complex. The project is likely to be completed and commissioned later in the year. The completion of this project will not only bring about improvement in facilities and infrastructure, but also provide more enabling environment for teaching and learning. The Science and Health building, which started about 15 years ago, has now been completed, awaiting commission. A 5-story office complex for academic staff of the College of Humanities and Legal Studies and College of Education Studies is being constructed and is also likely to be completed this year. The Africa Center of Excellence for Coastal Resilience is called for short building complex has been completed and currently in order to assure the university community that we are committed as an institution to maintain our enviable position. That is why we are investing heavily.
Yada so a Suapon so emu yese adwumade ebu muso abaso pa okopie mu so e won kransan ye no obono apoya Anglican wonom Suapon e Anglican University College and Technology fonso ene e kasei se sa branch hye papenti school no mu tre wo frase na duasa enso nei wo mu kura mabunu be se wo ha wo mu sugine mu a wo mu age entiteye owura Pamford ene de asam nso atudwa se nye bibia ni nyina ye hye papa wodi agu akwemu na amesuku no wa ya akono saa enipa bebre nso de ani akire hoyi
asemi eyame ahohwahwa emani jese we part of Angutech afiwe esanse if you come kono na me ya we ni me first graduation am nanso so we share records na sa graduation we ayekese ayefe aye nwonyam chen de atwam ni na we stress university no kono ayekese esanse shase no na iswa we fourth graduation
Wamo graduation atoso ennan eho asem na wokan wo wie na chairman ya wono so da Suapon no ano University Governing Council Dr. Daniel Wowredu enso kirechire mu niam pa wo ye ya ntiama suku yi etu American tentem sa no.
So I mean, first of all, obviously, you know, private schools, you know, it's not easy because most of the private schools are competing with the public schools, you know. And to get in enrollment, it takes time. And as people are getting to know us and we are picking up, infrastructure, another bit. Internal, so no, council, no, a boy who modern and say, I launch an endowment fund. Say the bear. Now to me gave grow school no see at classrooms and other amenities to enhance the learning facilities here.
Wo wie ye na wonu ma agentity awie sesuafo ensu di bi kan ho ni nyina akoso obro ne enuanom Sompa nkransa etwetwe nsa nkomoy.
I think the advisor, the speakers, I think it was very, very necessary for us to hear those, especially as health workers going into the field, you know. Necessary for us to say, saying no medical field, no, you might be bringing them for you. Some of them are bringing now. So the program entirely was great. And that one thing that the assistant registrar of MDC said was that we must continuously learn to improve. Don't say health work, you know, every day there are new ways of doing things. Today we are saying what's enough and that anymore like that's one thing like I come up from that we should always seek to learn new things.
Kasian was 21st clinic and pay who and your ye okase mo twetwe a ye kamfo de ma 15 branches across Ghana baby e bi ben obi abowura mu na kokwaje wa ya so mizo any 5G anom de a ofia e masetra ne ye kama wo ye ye wo topon wo ja wade a e mo anim so benyam papa kojibi ushia Dr. Silas baby adanso a obema obi na nso de agusu to mu aton waje mu mfa so twetwe die 3 eco capsules etu ayem team ene wono makoko nso apamapama yeto ini nyina afiri ho e ma hotumi edwo papa sisi yade emu ka adwe ni nyina we ye kadwa ya ebedu kadwemo asante abo Benedict wono na esem fo pani ye so ne kasebo so edema me akoso mo Elizabethona owura yire wono ne tena machine wachi Shadrack ene ni nuanom so ebo adwuma MCR ho e ma kasebo yi me so mato e de apeten wo yini ni ama krancha da zo of mami premier ni oba pa me sa me sorry ama yiwura o ma he ya wodubo achi wa me wiase nyina achi
21st clinic yes